Yes, I can hear you now. Hi, are we live?
We are live, yes.
Oh man. Kathleen, you got stuck on an elevator.
Oh my god. Let me tell you, Bethany, I have such a fucking bee in my bonnet about like 10 fucking different things today.
Tell me everything.
I wore eyeliner today for the first time because I was trying to be cute. And
Yeah.
this is why I don't wear eyeliner because it smudges underneath
Goes
my eyes.
everywhere. Goes everywhere.
Bethany,
What's
first
happening,
and
honey?
foremost,
Yeah.
your hair color.
Oh, thank you. I saw our friend Dina. It is back to being white. I'm very happy.
It is amazing, Bethany.
She's great, isn't she?
You
Hi.
are stunning.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on? Hi, honey.
May I say one thing to Kathleen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kathleen,
Yeah. Hi, Dennis.
out of all of your 219 unread text messages, I am honored that you answer Bethany and I in a
I
prompt
do.
and timely manner.
You're the
That
only
really
ones.
does mean a lot.
It's only because I'm afraid of Bethany.
Yeah, you should be. Also,
So am I.
Kathleen,
Yeah.
Dennis and I were just talking over dinner about how amazing your new podcast is. Kathleen can do it. You and Kathleen Martin have the most incredible rapport. You two are
Thank
so
you.
lovely together. It is
Thanks.
such a wonderful show. If you, gentle listeners, if you have not listened yet, please listen to Kathleen Can Do It. The first
Thank
two eps are
you.
out. I learned everything I need to know about peel and stick tile.
Tile, yeah.
I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents as well. I think it's gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
And I
Thank
think you guys
you.
are really onto something. And now I'm finished interrupting.
Wait, I have to tell you something that I almost cried about.
What?
Bethany, Kathleen and I are number 2 on the Apple podcast charts for design podcasts.
That's
I
amazing.
know. And
Yeah.
we're charting above some of the like people that I feel are my design idols with podcasts. So
This is amazing.
Yeah. But-
you guys are going to get your own line at Target. I know it. Like, I truly know, like, this is going to be something really big. I'm really excited.
But Bethany, you know what? She's already on to me because I left to go to her house today at 8:30 in the morning, and
Yeah.
she sent me clapping emojis, and I'm like, have you and Bethany been chatting with each other?
We have not. She just listens to our podcast, I'm sure.
Wait, so before, because I know you've got stuff you want to talk about, but I have to tell you, buds, there are like 10,000 crashes on the road today in New Jersey because the weather is terrible. I'm sure it is by you,
It's
Bethany.
snowing. It's snowing here.
Yeah.
Is it snowing there?
It's not, but it's like very cold rain. And so it took me a very long time to get home today from Kathleen's house. We were recording.
Oh,
And I ran into my building. Only one elevator works. And I'm like waiting, and you see 6th floor, 5th floor, and I'm like, Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
yeah.
And I get in the elevator and I start pressing the close button, and it's already like 7:30. And this man, as the elevator is starting to close, I hear him walk up and press the open button.
No!
The doors start to come open again, and I just started screaming, "No!" And he stood on the other side of the door, and he was like, and then the doors just closed.
And I was giving the taste buds updates, and one of them was Kathleen just yelled at a man.
I did. I yelled at a man.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna put some concealer on my nose.
That's fine.
Bethany, what's going on with you today?
So I texted you because
Yeah.
when you texted me, you're like in elevator, stuck in elevator.
Yeah.
I said, take your time. I'm feeling insecure today and fragile. I said, with like laughing emojis
Yeah.
after them. I said, I'm 1 second away from just crying. The nervous breakdown is
Oh.
imminent. The nervous breakdown, friends, is on its
Uh-huh.
way.
What's happening?
Do you ever feel like you're just, hi, Amanda. Amanda's here for Amanda's first live stream. Welcome. Hi, everyone, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being patrons. Yeah, I feel like everything just feels a little deeper. Like, you know, when like something would normally upset you, but it's like
Yes.
upsetting you. And also, I'm just like, my skin is like the texture of my skin feels awful. Hi, Maggie. Welcome to your first live stream.
Welcome, Maggie.
I'm insecure. I don't like how I look. I think my skin texture is really bad. I can't seem to find lighting I like. It just can't seem to,
Yeah.
just sort of like,
No, I
just
hear
everything
ya.
feels bad. Everything feels
Bethany,
bad.
first of all, first and foremost, you are gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I was not digging for
No,
compliments.
no.
But, that's where it is.
But I feel like we all go through those periods of time where, I mean, you can't put your finger on it, but you
Yeah,
just feel shitty in your own
totally.
skin
Totally.
and your own brain. And I get
Yeah,
that that is something that people don't talk about. Like,
totally.
people are always like, oh, I don't feel comfortable in my own skin, but like, not feeling comfortable in your own brain. And maybe
Yep.
that's just like an anxiety or depression thing that you and
Yep.
I both are openly have and suffer from. Um,
Completely.
but it just sometimes you just feel like lost inside of your own body.
Yeah. So it's
Hmm.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
The breakdown's gonna happen. We should probably like
Okay.
bank some episodes for when the breakdown invariably happens.
Oh, okay.
It's we're there. Becca said, I got married on Saturday. It was the best wedding ever. I can't wait to share photos. Congratulations,
Oh,
Becca.
Becca,
Amazing.
did you wear a dress? Did you wear a pantsuit? What did
Did
you
you
wear?
wear a caftan? Some type
Mm.
of tunic?
Um,
Um,
in the name of skin, Bethany,
yes.
first of all, let me tell you how my credit score has plummeted recently.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Because my debt ratio is like not working in my favor. Um, and my skin has been like, I've really been struggling with cystic acne
Yes.
all over my face. And I was so desperate. I was up in the middle of the night, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I ordered that. Has anybody seen this thing? It's from Dr. Dennis Gross, who his skin products are like beyond amazing.
They're at Sephora. I see them
They're
all
at
the time.
Sephora.
Yeah.
You can buy them like on like any skincare website. And he has this mask that makes you look like a transformer.
Is it
Have
like
you s-
is it like a
It's like,
rubber mask?
it is. I'm gonna see if I can find the link and put it.
Let me look.
Dr. Dennis Gross mask. So it's like a plastic mask, and it's it's like $400, Bethany. Okay. It's a plastic mask. It's called the Spectra Light Facewear Pro. And like the reviews for it are just so good. And
Whoa.
people go on and they're like, my acne changed, my texture got better, I wear it every single day, it's so easy to clean. And I did this thing where Sephora does like a 1 day delivery, like they'll deliver
Yeah.
on the same day you order. So I was like, sure, I'll do the free week trial and then I'll cancel it. And I ordered the mask, and then it couldn't be delivered for whatever reason. And I was like, okay, this was like the money god saying, like, you're gonna go broke buying shit. But I still am thinking about it, and I want to get it on Black Friday.
So you haven't actually ordered it yet,
No,
or
I
no?
haven't. I
Okay.
did, and then it got canceled because like the 1 day delivery thing, they couldn't
Wasn't gonna
deliver it.
happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So what does this say? So it has. Well, here's interesting though. Out of 5 stars, it has 3.5,
Oh,
which is
maybe.
interesting. So
Maybe I've been duped.
let's see what people are saying. So let's see 5 stars. Husband keeps telling me how growly my skin is.
What does
Don't
that mean?
I don't know. I think that's a mistype, but I don't know what it
How
should mean. Pricey but
girly?
worth it. Yeah, maybe girly. The strap sucks, but I don't use it with the strap. I do it laying down. My skin. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Let's see. A lot of people love it.
Mm.
Already see my dark spots and breakouts going down. Makes me feel bougie.
Mm.
Okay, so let's
I
see what the
mean,
low ones are.
I would be afraid if a $400 acne mask didn't make you feel bougie.
I know. Okay, this person says broke after 9 months and the company is ignoring my request for a replacement. I have been
Oh,
using this for almost 2 months. I have not seen any improvement. I saw a new wrinkle. Um, there's no warranty.
yeah.
It stopped
That sucks.
charging.
Mm.
Let's see. It says it doesn't hold a charge after a while.
Oh.
And then person said doesn't fit. It hurts my nose.
That stinks. Megan says that there are cheaper versions of this. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I have one, but it's not one of these. It was like I got it on
Neutrogena.
Amazon.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even think it was Neutrogena. It was just like some bizarre company, and
Yeah.
it has lights. I don't know if the lights do anything or if they're just pretty lights. Like I don't even fully understand how light works to fix your skin. I
you-
believe it does.
Yeah, I do too.
But I don't know
Okay.
how.
Does anybody remember this? I had one, and I don't know where it went. It was years ago. I think Whitney Port from the
From
Laguna Beach.
the
What was
OC?
the city.
Yeah.
The city, whatever the one in New York City was. She was, after she was on that show, she was selling this like little device that had, it looked like a box, a Tic Tac box that size.
Okay.
It had a little metal thing, and you would press it on, and the little metal tip would heat up, and then you were supposed to put it on a cyst, and the heat was supposed to like go into the cyst bacteria and kill it.
Whoa. Okay.
And like it was on the market for like a year or 2 years, and then it was never on the market again. And I wish that I still had it, because even if it didn't make difference, it still felt nice.
Have you heard of have you ever gotten high frequency?
No, what's that?
It's a wand that has a bunch of different attachments that are clear glass attachments.
Oh.
And it shoots electricity through it, and when I use it, it sounds like Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
Like, is it like
Yeah. And it actually works.
really?
I don't know how to
To kill
block this crystal
pimples?
person. Yeah. So I used to go to an esthetician when I lived in the city, and every time we did extractions, she would then zap me with the high frequency, and it basically takes all of the bacteria out of your open pore, and it helps. And it's the
Yeah.
only thing that is cleared up. I still have like texture, I still have pitting and stuff from acne, but it's the only thing that's gotten rid of my cystic chin acne is this high frequency thing. Do you want me to bring it in? I can show you.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
I
on.
would
I'll be right
love
back.
to see it.
I'll be right back.
In the meantime, Crystal Alfaro, I think that you might be in the wrong live stream. Wait, why is everybody saying congrats to Kim? Kim, what happened? Kim, can someone clue me in? Why is everyone saying congrats to Kim? I'm scrolling up, but I don't see a Kim. Kim. What's happening? Hey, Samantha. Oh, Kim is Crystal's fiance. Because Kim is... gotcha. Kim and Crystal are having a baby.
That was that not spam?
Crystal, I thought your message was spam.
Oh my god, totally thought it was spam.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Oh my God, I'm so
Crystal.
sorry.
Crystal and Kim, congratulations
I'm
on your
sorry.
baby.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So this is the thing. Here's this. It's like one of the attachments,
Oh,
and I don't know if I should turn it on because it might blow out this whole room.
yeah. You've got like lights and all sorts of like electronic
Yeah.
sources.
But it lights up blue, and then it creates an arc between your skin and the thing, and it like has like this. Yesterday this was huge, and it's like gone way down
And you use that?
every night.
Really?
It sounds terrifying. I really wish I could like.
You got it on Amazon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find it. Do you want me to find it?
Yeah.
What's it called? It's called high frequency, but you know what? Let me just go through my previous orders and find it. High frequency facial wand.
Interesting. So during the pandemic, do you remember those pore suckers? Like
Hell
everybody
yeah.
was posting. And I used one on my face. Did I send you the pic, Bethany, after I used it on my face?
No.
First of all, I was like, it was sucking up blood. from like crusty pimples.
Oh no.
And it has this like little sponge that like sucks up all your pimple guck. And when I took it out, it was just like a bloody mess. And it gave me hickeys all over my face.
That's too strong.
Yeah, it
That's
was
like
a hickey, yeah.
That's like a too strong microdermabrasion.
Because I put it on the highest level because I was like, suck it all out right now.
So this is from New Spa, which I think is not a real company. You know, it's like one of those
Yeah.
cheap
It's
New
probably
Spa.
made in China.
Absolutely made in China.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, like ingredients, products, makeup made in China,
Yeah.
that's like fake makeup. I don't, like, do not F with that stuff.
Ever.
But this, what's the big risk? You need to keep an eye on it when it's plugged in, and, like, in case it's a fire hazard. But other than that, it's not putting ingredients on your face.
I mean, it's just zapping it with electricity is all.
It might burn you.
But yeah, so this is just called New Spa Skincare Collection. Just look for high frequency wand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. And then like there's like 6 different I have one that's a comb. If you're losing your hair, you're supposed to like bzz, 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 comb through your hair. Anyway, I like it.
Okay, the frequency makes sense to me because like if someone's dying, their heart goes out, you go
sure. Zip, you give them some frequency
and it like comes back to life. So
sure,
like your skin I'm choking on my own spit. Like if your hair is dying, you go zzz, bring it back to life.
Bring it back to life.
Your skin is dying and a pimple formed, you go zzz,
bring it back to life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm very proud of myself because I had like just a blackhead up here that's ready to become something else, and I wanted to pick it last night and I did not, and I'm proud of myself. Probably gonna pick it tonight.
How do you not pick a blackhead?
Because I'm terrified of how close it is to my eye, and I'm like, that'll give me a black eye for sure.
In the triangle zone.
Yeah.
And then it'll go to your brain, the staph infection, then you'll die.
And then you die. Danielle's been using glycolic acid once a week, and it's great.
Yes. I use that almost every day. Maybe that's my problem.
You can't use it every day. You have no skin barrier left.
I know. I'm trying to build up my skin barrier.
Yeah.
I've wrecked it.
Yeah. This is a fuzzy phone case. It's a cat. Makes me happy. Meow.
David says, I know this is totally random, but I'm obsessed with Bethany's recording space. It looks so good. Yes.
Yeah, it's all Dennis.
Helps when your boyfriend is a cinematographer.
Yeah, helps a lot. We filmed something last night that looks so beautiful. Hopefully it will come soon. Hopefully we'll be able to put out soon. What's going on? Hey Tia, welcome. Welcome. Yes, Samantha, the Twitch space. No, this is not my library. This is where we stream for Twitch. The library is next door. I can't show it to you because this is not a mobile space, unfortunately.
Sometime you need to do the show from your library.
I know. My computer is still not consistently holding on to the internet connection.
Yeah.
So, is that your kitty in the background, by the way?
Yeah. Do you want me to let him in? Okay.
Yes,
hang
please.
On. Juno, come here, baby boy.
Buddy, get in here. Does any cat people, have your cats ever had stud tail before? Because Minerva has stud tail again. What's
stud tail?
It's like a blackheads basically on a tail. It's so gross. The tail looks like dark. It's really gross.
Wait, how does that happen? Because sometimes cannoli gets blackheads on her chin.
Yeah, so let me look it up. Now I have to look it up. She had it once before. We got rid of it without a vet. Just use a benzoyl peroxide cat shampoo.
Yeah.
Stud tail.
But is it fun to pop or does it hurt her?
No, don't ever pop it. It's painful. It's a gland gets sorry, why can't I think straight?
Yeah,
it's a cosmetic problem. So yeah, the gland gets like clogged up and inflamed or infected.
Yeah. So hairless cats, I didn't know this, but because I like follow this popping stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's fun
on TikTok and
Reddit.
Like, it's what I do to relax.
Totally. Totally.
And somehow this woman with this hairless cat worked their way into my feet and my heart. And
Yeah.
do you know when you have a hairless cat, you have to like keep up with the popping? You have to pop them.
What? Wait, pop them what? Pop what?
They have blackheads all over their body.
And you have to
And
pop them?
like very regularly so they don't get infected. Am I wrong? Has TikTok been lying to me?
They get built up in their claws as well. Babies! Poor
Yeah.
babies! I would love that. I love popping blackheads.
I know. I was like, somebody who is a popper needs to get one of these cats.
Pimple
by
pop,
the way.
hairless cat pimple popping.
By the way, I'm gonna stand up. Sorry, I gotta find a place to put my beer down. I'm gonna stand up because today I dressed as half Bethany, half Kathleen.
It's great. It's great. It looks good. Yeah, look at that. They're just popping these. Oh, it looks so sad. The cat seems fine with it.
Gail, I am so happy, Gail, to see you in this chat. Have you been to a live show before? I haven't seen your name in here. Gail is asking, did I finish wallpapering my bedroom?
Did you?
I did my first live stream.
How did it go?
God awful.
Why? What happened?
Bethany.
What happened?
Stefania was there. Stefania was like one of 3 people that stayed with me for the full hour and a half. Where at the end of the hour and a half, I still hadn't properly completed putting peel and stick wallpaper on a corner in my room because the corner is not a perfect corner.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you have to do? Oh no.
So, Bethany, I get the left side of the corner all the way done. I get 75% of the right corner all the way done. And then in the little spot on the right hand side of the corner, it was all like confuzzled and like all folded and stuff. And I literally just looked at the live stream and I was like, well, DIY.
Look, my dad and I used to watch Bob Vila growing up, and he would, make stuff out of wood. And my dad would get so angry every time Bob Vila put something together and it fit perfectly. Because my dad was like, that never happens.
No.
This is much more relatable and realistic, and it sounds wonderful.
Here's the thing with wallpaper that a lot of companies don't tell you. You want to buy a pattern that is like very organic.
Sure.
So I have a pattern that it repeats. It's like this blue flower pattern.
It's so pretty. I saw it on Instagram. It's really pretty.
It's, that fashion brand Alice and Olivia?
Yeah.
They did a collab with Temp Paper, which is the brand that I'm working with. And so it looks very organic. It looks like random big blue flowers, but the pattern does repeat. But because it looks like so flowy and organic, I'm actually able to cut out from pieces that I haven't put on the wall the flowers.
Amazing.
And stick them to where my mistakes are.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
so if you want to go with a wallpaper, that is the best way to go, because if you go with something that's like a grid, you're gonna see the mistakes, right?
Absolutely. And you can immediately tell if it's not perfectly square too, you know? Gail, by the way, welcome. You were right, Kathleen. This is Gail's first time. Gail said she learned so much from they learned so much from your live. So that's awesome.
Thank you. So what else have you been up to today, Bethany? What was the scary thing you filmed in your backyard?
So there is this horror company who has their own streaming service. It's I don't know if I can say it's not.
Just say horror company.
It's a horror company. And they recently launched a streaming service. So it's sort of like, it's still fairly new, but they are doing like interstitials. So if you watch like Adult Swim, they'll go into commercial playing like a tiny little branded something that says like Adult Swim at the end, and then commercials, and then there'll be one more that goes back into the shows. So we're making those for this streaming company.
So
and
cool.
yeah, it's really fun. So we had a meeting with the guy a couple weeks ago, and we're working on doing a bunch of interstitials that kind of all tell a longer story, just not necessarily in order. So you see one, and it's this chick and she's all bloody, and then you see the one that comes back out of commercials back into the programming, and maybe she's not bloody, but it's clearly the same woman. So it's like, oh, earlier in the night or whatever. So we shot one a couple weeks ago. We shot the second one last night. So it was really fun. It's fun to do it. It's dark out, so we have to shoot it at night, which is not my forte. I like to be in bed. So this is good. It's stretching me.
You're outside of your comfort zone. But this week on the check-in, you and Dennis were talking about how you were in the backyard filming this thing.
Yeah.
And you all of a sudden heard something from the woods.
Yes, we heard. It's so... Because, Kathleen, you're more of an outdoorsy person. So you know what it's like to hear footsteps in the woods.
Yeah, but like, was it human footsteps or animal footsteps?
So it had to have been animal footsteps.
Yeah.
But it was...
one can hope.
One can hope. But it was so bizarre because we were filming in our yard, and our yard abuts the woods. And so the light sort of stopped before the woods started. And so all we could do was hear something maybe 20 feet away from us just crunching through leaves. And we were illuminated by this massive light, and it was in darkness, so it can totally see us. And when we stopped to turn and look at it, it just kept going, which is what's so scary. It actually probably would have been scarier if it had stopped. But it's just to hear something just walking so close to you, and you're completely vulnerable. It was really, really bizarre.
So Samantha, I've suggested this to you before, Bethany, but I think you should follow up on it. Samantha said that you should get a nature cam for your yard.
That's a good idea.
Because find one that's like free, because I know like Ring and like Simply Safe and stuff, you have to pay for their streaming services. But find one that's free. I find no greater joy than checking my mom's Ring camera footage and like seeing all of these animals pop up. Like one night we had 3 raccoons, we had a fox, we had a skunk, we had 2 different cats, and 4 deer.
Oh my God. And you just have like a camera sitting out there.
It's her doorbell. They walk in front of the house.
Okay, we have to do this. We have to do this.
It's insane. It's the zoo. It's crazy.
Samantha said these aren't Wi-Fi related. They're just motion activated. They just have to be charged sometimes. Oh, amazing.
Oh, cool.
Danielle. Oh, wait, who's it? Becca said, what if you catch something scary on it? Okay, so pro tip. If you watch a lot of like YouTube videos that say, look at this scary footage, paranormal footage caught on Ring cameras or whatever, and it's like a lot of times it's a shot of the backyard, and then you'll see something sort of shimmery, like either pass by, or something that's sort of transparent, sort of waft by or change directions. 9.9 times out of 10, that is an insect on the camera that is so close that it's out of focus completely, and it looks really ethereal and scary, but it's actually just like something crawling across, or it's like a spider web floating past or something like that, which is good to know.
Or like a moisture droplet.
Yeah, totally. Yep. Because those used to freak me out, and then someone actually debunked it, because I want all of this stuff to be true, but I want it to really be true and not like it's probably something else. Because then when you get rid of all of the stuff that it probably is and it's not, then it's true. Then it actually means like Ghosty Boys, Becca.
Yes.
So someone finally debunked it and was like, that's a bug, and I was like, oh, that makes total sense.
Angela says, oh yeah, our backyard backs up to woods. and on the other side is a cow farm with massive fields. The amount of critters we get, some days I wonder if I'm a Disney princess.
Angela, I'm so jealous of you. That's amazing.
But I will say, as someone who's typically not scared of a lot of like quote unquote scary things,
Yeah.
Neil and I were on a hike in upstate New York. We were in the Finger Lakes a couple weeks ago, and we got way too cocky. We had been drinking. We had and we were like, okay, we're gonna squeeze in a quick hike. It was walkable from our hotel where we were staying.
Okay.
We're like, the All Trails app, which is my favorite hiking app, was like super easy, more like a stroll, done in 30 minutes.
Great.
We had 50 minutes until the sun was gonna set.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
And we start off on the hike and we're like, okay, cool. At some point we start to see the sun setting and we're like, okay, we gotta hoof it now. But what I didn't do, which is my fatal mistake, is I didn't read the reviews about the hike. I just read the general description.
Oh.
And so all of the reviews are like, don't do this hike.
Oh no.
It's not a loop. The map is wrong. And you get to this big waterfall and there's no way to get down unless you shimmy down a fallen log that's like resting one part on top of the waterfall and the other part on the ground. And Neil, we're like, there's really not a lot of light coming into the forest at this point. We're like in the depths of the forest where the trees are so tall, the little of sunlight that's left is not getting through.
This is horrifying.
And I wanted to go down the log.
No, Kathleen.
My husband, who is like really proactive about keeping us alive, made us turn around.
Uh-huh.
But I'm glad we turned around.
Yeah.
I had dropped my favorite purple hat.
Oh no! Oh no! Thank
and I
God.
found it.
Thank God. Were you in Greenwood Lake?
No.
Oh.
It was upstate in Aurora, New York.
Okay. Because Megan apparently has experienced this as well.
Yeah.
And Steph as well.
Yeah, if you get lost and there's no sun, your heart is fucking, excuse my French, fucking pumping. And you're in the woods and you're like, I can't see anything.
Have you guys heard, do you guys know who Mr. Ballin is? He's like a YouTuber now. He's a podcast. He tells scary stories. And his most famous one is, I think it's, do you know the way to Bell's Canyon, I think? Hold on. I want to make sure I get it. I have no idea. Do you, and it's this awful story about this man who is hiking in the woods. Yeah. Do you know how to get to Bell's Canyon? He's hiking in the woods and he like for multiple days, and he hears a voice outside his tent at night say to him,
no,
do you know how to get to Bell's Canyon? And the guy is like frozen in fear. When I post this tomorrow on Patreon, I'll post the link to the Mr. Ballin video because he tells it so beautifully. You have to, but basically this man over many days is running away from whoever is like tracking him. He keeps running and he keeps running and he runs out of daylight again. He has to make camp. He gets in his tent. He can't sleep. He hears someone walking around and then he hears a whisper, do you know how to get to Bell's Canyon? Like over and over days. And this guy is like booking it, running through the woods for days. And somehow he keeps looking around. He never sees the person, but the person is able to track him for days. It's
Bethany.
Awful.
And it's a true story?
It's, I mean, as far as we know, I don't know. I don't know where he sources his stories. I think he gets some from Reddit, but yeah.
No. JFC. Bethany, by the way, look, now we're wearing the same outfit.
Look at, we're twins. Look at these two pleasant looking white ladies.
Blonde hair, glasses, and black turtlenecks.
I was telling Dennis I look like I'm in, what was that? What's that group? God, my brain is broken. Dennis! What's the name of the group I said I looked like I was in?
S Club 7?
Yeah, all black. wearing all black with the toilet paper eyes. Moment
Oh, Maggie.
Chance.
What is it?
Moment Chance.
I've never heard of that group before.
I think it's from like the 80s. I don't even know how to spell Moment Chance. MOM.
Maggie wants to know if Dennis ever pops in. Yes, he popped in earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moment Chance. MUMMENSCHANZ. This is I guess they are
my God.
with Kermit. I guess they just wore all black. I don't know. I don't quite know what's happening here.
Oh, Bethany, I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
What's up?
I saw 2 movies.
Okay.
I saw Nope.
Oh, you finally saw it. Oh, great.
I liked it, but I
Okay.
had to watch it twice to understand it, I think.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
And I saw Don't Worry, Darling.
How was it?
Okay, you still have my Amazon Max login, don't you?
I don't know. Is Amazon Max a thing?
Yeah, or Amazon, like whatever
Yeah.
the Amazon. Yeah. So
Prime.
use
It's
my
on Prime?
Is it on Prime? I thought it was I'm sorry, HBO Max is what
Oh,
I meant to
HBO
say.
Max. Okay, no, I don't have that. Yeah, maybe I have that from you
So
still.
I'll resend it to you. So it's on there, and so we watched it this weekend, and it was not the worst movie I've ever seen, and I don't know why people are like, "Oh, what a terrible film!" Like it wasn't like that at all.
So here's what I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard that Harry Styles, it was sort of like when the only guy who's willing to be in theater gets the lead role and everyone else is really good.
Oh,
And
sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just plugging my computer in.
Okay. I heard that Harry Styles was not great.
Oh.
I heard that
didn't
Florence
think
Pugh was
that.
amazing.
I mean, she is ethereal. I really love her.
Here's the other criticism that I heard.
Yeah.
Maybe spoilers for Don't Worry, Darling?
Yeah. Maybe.
That there is a black woman in it who could have been such an amazingly huge character and is pivotal to the plot, and
yeah.
she's really not in the movie that much at all.
Oh yeah, she's definitely not.
So it's centered whereas Florence Pugh's experience could have been much more rich if she
Yes.
had utilized the experiences
Yes.
of this black woman. I heard that as
agree.
well.
I see that. And you know what? You're not giving too much away by saying
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the costumes and the cinematography, and it's truly gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. Was it scary at all?
No, not scary. Just edge of your seat, what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say too much more than that because I don't want to ruin it. Because when you're I'm not gonna tell you too much, but
Yeah.
the ending is crazy.
I know.
That's basically ruining it for someone.
Yeah, completely.
So I don't want to say too much, but I it's worth a watch. Everybody should watch it for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting. Well, so you liked Nope. It was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I liked both of them. Nope was good. It was just I guess this is how do you define an art house film? Have I asked you that question before?
No. I don't
It's-
know.
It's an art house film is a small independent movie, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
That can be slightly more objective and take more risks.
Sure,
film-wise.
totally. Yeah.
If you're going to define an art house film, I guess. And that's why I guess art house films are kind of weird and objective.
Yeah.
And that's what Nope felt like to me. It was very much an art house film where you could interpret it in many different ways.
Yeah, I liked it. I think because I just liked the world, and I liked the atmosphere of it. It was a really laid back, kind of slow
Yeah.
story. I thought I really liked just watching all of them. I was just happy to be in that world. and kind of just be there for a while and see what was going on. And
Who played the female lead?
um, Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer. That's it. It was at the tip of my
Yep.
tongue.
Yep.
It was a really, really good role for her.
She's great. She was
She's
great.
so funny and so
Yeah.
cute in this role. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone's so good. I really liked it. The monkey part was tough.
Yeah.
And the one thing I fully don't understand, and I don't think we're supposed to, is, again, sort of spoilers for Nope, but it opens with a massacre,
Yes.
massacre, and a woman's shoe is balancing
Yes.
like on its tip or on the heel,
Yeah, on the heel.
pointed upwards.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that's supposed to signify.
I need to go into the depths of Reddit to really get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I should mention, a taste bud created us a Reddit page.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so scary.
Yeah.
I'm so honored and terrified.
So if you haven't been paying attention, we have a bunch of new stuff going on social.
Mhm.
We have a new Facebook group page, which you can get to right from our regular Acquired Taste page. We have a new group. We link over there. If you search groups Acquired Taste, that comes up. We have a Discord that
Hell
was
yeah, we
created by
do.
Taste Bud.
Which
We
is
have
great.
a Reddit, and actually in our new Facebook group, I made an announcement at the top of the page with this cute graphic of a holographic what do you call those things? A Rolodex, a holographic
Nice.
Rolodex,
Nice.
where it lists every single account we have, where you can follow me, Bethany, the podcast, Dennis. So I know we kind of gave up saying it at the end of the podcast.
It was just so much.
We're like, Google us.
Just Google us. Thank you so much for doing that, Kathleen. I know that you put in
Oh.
so much work
I mean, it's
on
just
doing that.
it just makes it easier for people to find us. And so if there's someone in this in this live stream right now that isn't on Facebook and maybe you're thinking about it, and that, I just want to let you know what's going on.
Oh, Samantha's the one who made the Reddit page. Thank you, Samantha.
Ah, thanks, Samantha.
And you still don't fully understand it. That's really funny. Yeah,
Well,
there's a lot going
Samantha, if you need any help with graphics that you want to upload to Reddit, just send us an email and I'll send whatever that you need to you.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. What's the Reddit name? Yeah. I'm sure you can find it if you search it, but I also don't know.
If you search an Acquired Taste podcast, it comes up
Okay, great.
for sure.
Yeah, Maggie Taste Buds are taking over the internet, baby. Someone said, Dennis's friends came over on Saturday and they were talking about this little cafe they go to, but they didn't tell us what it was. They were just like, we went to Taste Buds. And I was like, what? And apparently there's this cafe called Taste Bud or Taste Buds. And I was like, oh no, that word doesn't exist in anything other than our podcast for me now. That
is
doesn't,
so funny.
that doesn't work.
There is a taco truck in Hoboken called Taste Buds, and it uses the same colors that we use. And every time I want to be like, I haven't trademarked this yet,
Hello.
but I might. Give me a free taco and I won't trademark anything.
Oh, David, thank you, David, for posting. Reddit.com/r/unacquiredtaste.
Yeah. David is one of our new mods. Our
Bless
new
you, David.
moderators in
Thank
our
you, thank
Facebook.
you.
There's a couple of moderators on this chat, on the live stream right now.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Angela, you do not have to stay away from Reddit. Go down those rabbit holes. They are fun. Eisenhower met with the aliens. It's
Ooh.
fine.
I'm trying to think of the last Reddit hole that I went down. Huh.
Oh, it's been a minute. Yes,
I
Mandy,
mean-
thank you to the new mods. Bless you, new mods.
In the episode coming out this week, I do talk about Am I the Asshole?
I love that. Though I love that Reddit page. I love it when you do it.
Thank you.
That's not your topic this week. What's your topic this week?
It's Thanksgiving. Am I the asshole with Thanksgiving comebacks to say to rude ass
That's
people?
right. That's right.
Yeah, at Thanksgiving.
God, I don't remember. My brain's broken.
We
Angela,
record
it's
a
totally
week in
fine.
advance.
Yeah.
you know?
So we're
Yeah.
recording tomorrow for the week after Thanksgiving. right?
No, it's
The
we're
week of
recording
Thanksgiving.
tomorrow for the week of Thanksgiving.
The week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oofda. Oh God, you must be dead because you recorded a podcast today.
I did, yeah.
Did you do how many episodes do you record at a time? Is it just one at a time?
We've been doing 2 at a time,
Mhm.
but we wanted to stick in a Thanksgiving DIY episode,
Yeah.
and so we did that all today. In
Okay.
one. And like, I got to Kathleen's at like 9:30. We researched, we recorded, we edited, all in the same day. Which is it's like a full 8-hour day.
It's a full day.
Yeah.
And then we record tomorrow.
Yes.
2 episodes.
2
We have
episodes.
an episode and a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then we record. I'm just going to tell everyone our schedule. We're just scheduling now.
Yeah.
And then Friday we're recording again.
I forgot.
Yeah, we're recording Friday.
Oh, I'm never going to have time to finish my mom's house
No.
before Thanksgiving.
No. Have you told her yet what's going on?
Listen, taste buds. I have invited 16 people to my mom's house for Thanksgiving.
Was it 12 when we talked about it?
Yeah, the number's gone up.
The number's gone up. Okay.
And she thinks that like 2 or 3 people are coming. And it's just like one person caught wind and another person caught wind, and now everybody's coming, and I have to like go out and buy plates. She doesn't have enough plates for everybody, you know? It's like wine glasses. Megan, you've got 20 people coming. Thanks for showing me up. Thanks.
Can you have people bring plates?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it's a
they
regular
should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cuz like my
I
mom
made a
always
list.
has good.
Yeah.
My mom always has people bring bags of silverware. You know?
Or napkins, or you're bringing the plates. Okay,
Totally.
but I'll tell you what. When someone assigns me with something like that, I always fuck up because no one can eat because I'm the one bringing the plates and then I'm late.
Well, I think that that's probably their fault for assigning you
Interesting.
something important
Yeah.
when they know you're probably going to be late.
I ordered online like 20 wine glasses from IKEA in case like a couple of them get broken. We still
Sure.
have enough for everybody.
Totally. So when are you going to tell your
Yeah.
mother? Do you think?
Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Tuesday. Okay. Which is so we do talk about that on the podcast coming out
Yeah, we do.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
At that point, I do think you said you were going to tell her the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So now it's moved to the Tuesday.
I've pushed it back.
Always a
because-
good idea.
Because I was supposed to be there this week, like finishing restoring her table so we have
Yeah.
a hard surface to eat on.
Sure.
And life has gotten in the way. I haven't
Kathleen,
been able to get there.
Life has gotten so in the way. Again, breakdown is imminent. I don't know about you. We may have it at the same time. Our cycles might sync.
Oh yeah.
We may
Oh,
be in the house together in whatever asylum they put us in.
Oh my God, Bethany. I can't. It's so funny.
Oh.
This is like a real peek behind the curtains.
Yeah, do you remember when you were a kid
Yeah.
and the purpose of sleepovers was to see how late you could stay up? And you'd like be so tired, and then you'd get to the point where you were so tired that everything was funny,
Yes.
and then you'd pass out.
Yeah.
We're at the everything's funny before the pass out. It's gonna be real bad soon.
Oh man. Stefania says, yes, Megan, we're gonna have to take home containers to leftovers at one house. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Crystal says we're hosting Friendsgiving this weekend. Never hosted a party of any kind. We're not ready yet. 12 people are coming. We are gonna drop the baby surprise on all of our friends. Oh,
Congratulations.
this is what you do. Friendsgiving is like, I'm sorry, I'm burping because I have this like beer because
Fine.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Friendsgiving is meant everybody's got to bring a dish. Like,
Yeah.
I've already made a list, and I've screenshotted that list and sent it to everybody coming, and, like, if you don't show up with this, you're not allowed in the door.
It's amazing. Can I be the bouncer?
I have invited you and Dennis. Like, what is 2 more, Bethany?
I know,
you guys,
totally.
I know. You
But
guys
we'll-
are going to go
so-
to Minnesota, right?
Yeah, we'll be in Minnesota. But like, if we weren't, I would absolutely dress up in a suit and be the bouncer. But then I would leave. Like after everyone made it in, I would leave.
I was thinking about what it would be like to have you and Dennis at my mom's house with like my family and my sister-in-law's parents, and I'm like, would Bethany and Dennis just talk to Randy all night? Because that's my sister-in-law's father.
What's his deal?
He's the nicest man, but he's so quiet.
Awesome.
And he is a retired landscaper, but he also had... Is there a painting called The Revolutionary War?
Probably.
Someone in his family painted that. Yeah.
Shoot.
When my niece started getting into drawing, he was like, art's in our blood. You know that painting? The Revolutionary War? That was my great-great-great-grandmother, but she was adopted.
So it's not in your... Well, it probably is now. It is now in your blood.
I don't know. I mean, there is some sort of like, is it in our blood question up in the air. Really funny.
Yeah, I think we would talk to Randy. We are a little overwhelming as a couple.
I know you would show up in like your finest garb.
Of course. Dennis's dearest best friend and this best friend's new girlfriend came over Saturday. And so Dennis had never met this woman before. I had never met this woman before. And I could just see in her eyes that she was unsure and overwhelmed. She was afraid
of you.
She did come into a home. We actively do have a body bag in our, in my office, just sitting there. And there's, and also there's a giant portrait of Dennis and me hanging in our living room, and she never referenced it. So it was like, I think there was a lot of like, going on.
Okay. So you and Dennis are entertainers, right? You're big personalities.
Personalities, yeah.
And so I am also like an opinionated person with a big personality.
Yes.
And so just being the way that I am, Neil has sort of like absorbed some of that.
Yeah.
So what he thinks is acting normal is actually like big personality
Yeah,
entertainer.
totally.
And when we go on double dates with friends who are much more demure than us, it is 100% the Neil and Kathleen show.
I would buy tickets to that show every day of the week.
I mean, but Bethany, I imagine that it's also you and Dennis. It's
completely
the Bethany and Dennis show.
Totally.
When you go out with friends who are not like people who talk for a living, you know
totally.
What I mean?
And the experience is few and far between because we don't hang out with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And when we do hang out with people, oftentimes it is other people who are big.
Yes.
Like we have these friends, Chad and David, and Chad is an actor and like a Broadway producer. And David is, right? And David is like an artist. So it's like, they're also big, but like hanging out with these friends on Saturday, his friend, his buddy is like super chill and laid back and quiet.
Is it a high school friend?
No, it's maybe. Yeah, ish.
Because high school friends are always confused as to how you turned out the way you turned out.
I think so. This friend definitely knows because they went through a lot together. They were like Staten Island boys together, like, drugs and bands and all this stuff. So he's like, so this friend is also a performer, but he's much quieter. And, then the girlfriend is just like, I don't know who these people are. I just want to hang out with you. And he brought them over to us. So like, I don't know. We're a lot. I guess I could just see in her eyes, just like the emotional wall go up for protection.
Yeah. She probably went home and said, she looked at her partner and she said, I'm tired.
I mean, absolutely. Totally. And she could not have been lovelier. Like we had a really wonderful conversation about horror films and all this stuff. But she was I could tell she was tired because I was tired. Like being us was exhausting. So I can't imagine absorbing that, having that onslaught.
Yes.
And my anxiety was up because people are over and I don't know how to do that. So I was just like so anxious that I was talking too much. It was just awful. But lovely, what are you gonna do? Oh my God.
Right, it's that time of the night. I'm gonna grab my ukulele. Sorry, I'm a little ill prepared right now.
It's okay. It's been a crazy day. Stefania said, my husband is always telling me I'm a bit much and scare people, or at least make them unsure. But I get excited about life and tend to get loud and talk faster when that happens. Yeah, my sisters and I also know that we tend to frighten people and overwhelm them. Because we get, you know, like Nicole is an extrovert. And we get passionate about stuff. So I don't know. My high
It's
school
like,
friends know I'm happy to be. Yeah, that's awesome, Megan. That's amazing.
Stefania, I met my bestie in high school, and she is the quietest person I've ever known. Like the quiet girl in Pitch Perfect, and I talk enough for the both of us. Opposites attract.
Yeah, completely.
Okay, hang on. I gotta tune this baby because of the elevator.
Do elevators famously get ukuleles out of tune?
Bethany, I'm talking about. I am blaming my poor time management skills.
No, it's fine. It's
an
bad weather
elevator.
and there were tons of accidents. Tatiana said, sharing my happy moment, just arrived in Louisiana, driving from DC with my dog so he could see his sister after almost 2 years. Since my mom and I adopted them, it was the sweetest moment for them to recognize each other. Oh my God. Oh, my heart.
Wait. Speaking of dogs, Bethany, you know my
What?
friend Pam.
Yeah.
She
Pam's
went,
great.
and we talked about her on the pod. Like, her boyfriend was the bagel guy who stole the bagel, and then he broke up with her.
Yeah.
So yeah, a-hole. And then I texted him and said, you owe her rent money because it's really convenient that you were able to pay rent money once you moved to Florida, but when you were living with her, you were broke.
Isn't that weird?
Come on, dude. Anyway, she went to Puerto Rico by herself last week to do an Eat, Pray, Love reconnection with herself.
Good
and
for
she
her.
came home with a dog.
She's doing it right.
She is. You know what? She already had a dog that she adopted from Puerto Rico, and she's like, this dog needs a sibling.
Totally needs a sibling. Absolutely. That's the way to do it.
The dog looks like a penguin, and the dog's name is Pengy.
Tatiana said, dog greater than a man.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, I know of someone, I don't want to give too much information. I know of someone who went overseas to one of the Eat, Pray, Love countries to find herself. Yeah, she went to find herself. She was there for a month. And what she discovered is that she finds no joy in anything she's doing, and she lost her passion for everything. And we're like, I think you did that trip wrong.
Wait, how does that even happen?
I think you did it wrong. I don't know how you're supposed to find yourself, but that one felt wrong.
Where would you go if you were going to find yourself? I know it's a hard question.
Probably some sort of like somewhere in Norway, I guess it would have to be. Maybe in the mountains where maybe on the coast, on like in Bergen where I don't know, farm. I don't know. Something quiet where it's like you just have to till the earth. Norway, no way. Yes. You know,
Norway.
Like where you just have to be. Dennis and I we just recorded the check-in for next week, and we talk about how I wanted to go to a convent when I was 17 because I was just sick of everyone's shit. And like, I just wanted to live in a convent for the summer, but I couldn't because it was under construction.
You're not even Catholic.
No. But I just like, there's like a part of me that just wants to get away, and where it's just all you have to do is till the earth. And like, there's no social media. You don't have to worry about your hopes and dreams. You don't have to worry about like someone sees value in what you can do. Someone discovers you. It's just like, no, I just have to till the earth. Where would you go, Kathleen?
Bethany.
I feel like you'd go like Paris.
I think I would go to a farming community.
Yeah.
I actually might go to Colorado.
Yeah, that seems
because
right.
I could like go hiking and go to farmers markets and wear like my Patagonia jacket every day.
Absolutely.
And, like,
you're a Smithsonian butterfly bucket hat.
Yes. Okay. Bethany, I have a song for you.
Okay.
I have to put my knee up. How am I gonna play this?
Kathleen, you're a superstar.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Wait, oh, you're never gonna keep me down. Oh God. Okay. Ready? Okay, wait.
I love how all of them.
Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. Okay, that's not how it goes. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good times. He sings songs that remind him of the better times. Oh God. Oh, Danny boy. Danny boy. Danny boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Goodbye, everybody.
We love you.
Goodbye. See ya. Mwah.
That was so good. I love you.